These men of Rye Harbour, crew of the lifeboat Mary Stanford, having confirmed by the habit of a noble service the courage handed down to them by their fathers, were quick to hear the cry of humanity above the roaring of the sea. In the darkness of their supreme hour, they stayed not to wait doubt or danger, but freely offering their portion in this life for the ransom of men whom they had never known, they went boldly into the last of all their storms. Their names are here recorded in acknowledgement that we have received in trust for England the memory of their faithfulness and loving kindness. Herbert Head, Joseph Stoneham, Henry Cutting, Albert Ernest Smith, Walter Ingleston, Charles Frederick David Pope, Robert Redfurs Cutting, William Thomas Albert Clark, Albert Ernest Cutting, Arthur William Downey, Leslie George Clark, Robert Henry Pope, Morris James Downey, Giles Southerden, Louis Alexander Pope, James Alfred Head, and John Stanley Head.
When Master John Stanford of London town died, they read out his will and his legacy spine to take this bequest for to build me a craft, so that with it me name shouldn't die, and give it to the RN alive. So they fashioned a lifeboat of Liverpool class, 13 foot from the stem to the aft, with a close reef mainsail on a 20-foot mast, and the grand the last wish of his life named it Mary after his wife. She went into service in 1916, 63 times from the boathouse's grave, crossed the shale of Rye Bay, through the teeth of the storm and into the mouth of the waves. All sailors' lives for the same. Johnny come home, they all sing from the pier on the 15th day of November each year. And one day the sea, she will give up the dead, and home will come young Johnny Head. Home will come young Johnny Head. Young Johnny Head had just turned 17, and to serve on the lifeboat was young Johnny's dream. His father was a coxswain, his brother in the crew, and to serve he was willing to die on the Mary Stanford of Rye. On November 15th, with the storm at its height, the Alice of Riga was losing a fight. 7 miles from Dungeness she was drifting and lost, and the crew prayed and cried to the moon. That's when they heard the maroon. Well, it was 4 in the morning when young Johnny Head, on hearing the signal, he leapt from his bed. With his father and brother, they ran like the wind that whipped up the furious waves. But there were lives to be saved. Johnny come home, they all sing from the pier on the 15th day of November each year. And one day the sea, she will give up the dead, and home will come young Johnny Head. Home will come young Johnny Head. To haul out the lifeboat took blood, sweat and tears. It took them 2 hours, must have seemed like 2 years. Exhausted and spent, they set her afloat, and into the barbarous waves rode Mary to Alice's aid. It was 6:45 when the showman lost sight of the Mary as she pits down into the night. And at 6:51 the Coast Guard he rang, saying, stand down, your lifeboatman brave, for the Alice is already saved. Nobody knows from that day to this why the Coast Guard got word at 6:11, but the message she kept 40 minutes or more. Well, 17 brave men of Rye rode into the tempest to die. It was almost noon on the terrible morn, and the families and launch crew had waited since dawn, when suddenly somebody pointed and cried, and there in the surf and the spray, the Mary Stanford she lay. Her body was battered and her keel was upright, no close reef mainsail, no crewman in sight. They hauled her ashore and they knelt round the brae and gazed out again at the main, and the tears they ran like the rain. Then one by one the sea gave up a dead. First Willie Clark, then young Jimmy Head, then Albert and Rob, the two cutting boys, and 3 from the Bow family, 9 more sons of the sea. But young Johnny Head, he never came home. He lies out somewhere on the ocean low. His comrades lie buried in the churchyard at Rye, and they keep him a space for his bed. One day they'll find Johnny Head. So the next time you sail around Hastings or Rye, you look to the distance and keep out an eye. And if you see a young man from the red line standing guard over the phone, well, you know that Johnny's come home. Johnny come home, they all sing from the pier on the 15th day of November each year. And one day they say she will give up her dead, and home will come young Johnny Head. Home will come young